Why stop with Gallia? When we're done with this place, we should conquer Britannia too.
The Gauls burnt all the crops for miles and miles around Alesia.
Crazy bastards. Gotta hand it to them. That's a bold statement.
It won't save them. Our supply lines are stable. We'll take that city soon. Are you on the southern tower tonight?
That's right.
I need to sneak out after
Oh, wait,
sunset
Legate.
to see that Gallic girl I've told you about. Will you look the other way for a bottle of passum?
I'm sure we can arrange something.
I've had enough rain and mud for a lifetime.
The consul has had that town completely walled in.
Have you seen it for yourself? Is it true they built 2 walls?
It's true. They feared a Gallic relief army attacking their rear.
A wall within a wall. Mad.
Are we?
The consul has requested that you join him at the siege of Alesia. Legio Ferrata has been erecting fortifications.
Will you be there as well?
Of course, Legate.
Does Ferrata seem to have it under control?
They're not as experienced or disciplined as Weaktrix, but they know how to build a sturdy wall at least. Hopefully our legions will be able to fight more or less independently. Our legionari have no wish to mingle with those Ferrata men.
Send word to the consul that we shall join him shortly.
This will surely be the final strike of the campaign. Once Alesia is taken, the Gauls will be broken, and we will return to Rome directly. If you have any more business to attend to here in Gaul, you should get it out of the way first.
Look at this pathetic excuse for fortifications. How could these barbarians ever hope to stand against the might of Rome?
They may look primitive, Consul, but I assure you, this city's defenses are formidable. We will need to be clever about this.
What do the scouts say about defensive structures?
As Calida says, it's a well-defended city. The walls are quite high and sturdy, and they make good use of natural terrain. It reminds me of Algila in some ways. Legio Ferrata has worked day and night to encircle Alesia with walls and trenches. The aim is to prevent them escaping.
I wonder how we may use this trench to our advantage.
Talk to me about their supplies. Can we starve them out?
There's a river flowing nearby, so they have access to a nigh infinite source of water. That being said, Vercingetorix has over 6,000 troops garrisoned in Alesia. No city can support that for long.
A prolonged siege is out of the question. 6,000 barbarians stand no chance against our legions. Let's make this a spectacular end to my campaign.
Consul, if you intend to launch a frontal attack on your campaign, we will need to clear the way for the legions.
Very well. I trust your instincts on this, Legate.
As you command. Legio Victrix will form an elite team to quickly take out the strongest defenders.
But I don't think you should lead this spearhead, Legate.
I agree. Our role should be more surgical.
Precisely. Our value as a cult of Speculatores is far greater than our value in leading from the front. Remember Calcedon? If we can get a team inside the city again while everyone's eyes are on the front gate, think of the mess we could make.
I like this plan. It's bold, and the Gauls will not expect such deception from us. Make it happen.
As you wish, Consul.
There's one more problem, Legate. We know the Gauls will come to the aid of their king. Do we have a plan for dealing with their reinforcements?
The Consul has surrounded the city. How will the reinforcements even get in?
They would have to attack our rear. We could deal with an attack from one side, but Vercingetorix is no fool. He may launch an assault from inside at the same time.
Trapped between two Gallic forces. We may have great difficulties indeed.
Vercingetorix is a good tactician. I sensed it at once. He will not miss that kind of opportunity.
Do we know how many reinforcements to expect?
Details are sketchy. But it looks like the entirety of Gallia is taking up arms to save their king. We can't ignore them.
Who commands these forces?
The lesser chieftains who swore fealty to Vercingetorix. I do not expect anything tactically impressive from them, but even a disorganized assault would harm our plans.
We simply stand our ground and take them out quickly. Can we somehow make use of the trench?
The trench is deep enough to slow them down, but I doubt it'll stop them. I'm afraid for that, we may need divine intervention.
Or a lot of water.
There's that glint in your eye again. You have a crazy idea, don't you?
Whenever I come up with a brilliant idea, you call it crazy, but I think this will work. We simply lure them in and redirect the river into the trench.
When you say redirect...
The Consul's Legion built a small dam between the trench and the river. That can easily be destroyed.
It would work, and I would love to see it.
Are we assuming they won't be able to just swim?
They will panic and be routed. Trust me, I have seen this kind of thing before.
What do you say, Consul?
You people worry far too much. Put your faith in the impeccable discipline and courage of our legionari. We will prevail.
Of course, Consul. Whatever the Gauls throw at us, our men will withstand.
Right. Well, many duties await me elsewhere. Good luck to you. I'll see you again on the field of battle.
Blustering fool.
Good. Now that he is gone, we can speak more freely.
Did you notice how eager he was about Khalida's plan? That involves putting ourselves in as much danger as possible?
So it has come to this. We're helping our enemies now.
We are doing our jobs. Vercingetorix left us with no choice.
I'm sure we can find a way to perform our duty and still not help our enemies.
We need Felix Hadrianus alive.
I'm pretty sure they'll try to take him out, just like they got rid of Claudius Tranquillus.
You are right. Our priority should be to extract him safely.
Reaching him in the middle of a massive assault on the city, and getting him out alive will be no simple feat.
We may have to fight against Lurko's troops.
I have no problem with that.
Well, I do. They may be serving a villain, but that's simply their duty. Killing a consul's personal guards will be a grave criminal offense.
I don't like it either, but it may become a matter of self-defense.
Then I will defend myself.
It would be unfortunate if one of them perishes by our hands. That could give Lurko reason to prosecute us.
Do you think we can still convince Vercingetorix?
Doubtful. I believe he simply wants us to stop the attack. That's not something we can do.
I want both Vercingetorix and Felix Hadrianus to survive.
That will be difficult, but we can try.
We cannot leave this to chance. I want all of you with me inside the city. Let's take a look at the roster for the other groups.
All right, everyone, this is it. We must breach the gates of Alasia and draw as many of the Gallic forces over here as we can. That way, the Legatus and his Speculatores can move safely through the city and kill the king. Let's go!
I've got this direction covered. I'm ready to loose as soon as I see them.
done it!
No shame in money. If only you have find it easier for the Speculatores to move unseen through Alasia. Now let's hold this position. Expect Gallic forces to breach our defenses and hit us from behind. Dig in!
This was meant to be a silent approach. They were not supposed to notice us.
If our people failed at the front gate...
It doesn't matter. Those who noticed us are dead.
It seems like they had friends, my disciple. Thus we remain noticed.
Good.
They attack! But too late.
Let's protect it together!
Let's split off. We'll meet over there.
I need my...
Find something.
Romans!
Tad is wise.
Place to hide!
They attack! But too late.
To arms, my friends! This way? These Romans are crazy! way.
Help a girl out!
It's all right. You're going to live.
That's it? That's all you've got? Is there no one else for me to fight?
But that did go as planned, right? More or less.
Legionari, form up! The ghouls are advancing from the rear. We must hold our ground here until the men back there can flood the trench and stop the barbarians. Where that came from. You die already? trench is flooded, but by Mars I will bring those barbarians with me to Tartarus. On me!
Wait here until they come to... Roman! Why don't you try fighting some real warriors for a change? Protect it together! We shall win! You're missing the fight!
I need aid soon, lest I perish.
Keep up with me! That should feel better. Let's protect it together! Let's teach them never to mess with Tanya again!
Useless mules! Join the fight! You're missing out! Help me, and I shall vanquish them!
Come on, get up!
treasure is cut off! Well fought, my brothers! Let's hope we weren't too late.
The trenches are flooded! Let's finish off the rest of these barbarians and push them back! Roma Invicta! Their ranks are breaking! Give chase for Rome! The city will be ours!
We're too late! That's Lurco's Praetorian Guard! They will kill Felix Hadrianus!
We must hurry! He is our prisoner!
Or we can sit back and wait for them to kill each other.
Remember, Bestia, we don't want all of them to die.
Right.
Salvetti Lagranato. Unfortunately, I have no time to make sure you survive this.
We are more than capable of surviving without your help.
I disagree, Barbarian. In a battle like this, there are no guarantees. Even a warrior as skilled as you might simply perish by cruel misfortune.
Indeed. I sense a great opportunity in this contentious. Let us kill them all and finally be done with it.
We should wait for Corvinus.
We've waited long enough. I'm eager to settle this score.
Of them. Felix Hadrianus is safe. Well done, Nagate. Your plan worked. We finally have evidence against Lurco.
You've burned my city and slaughtered my people in the name of justice. Hypocrite.
Let's return to political matters once the fighting has died down. I have no doubt the city will belong to Wictrix within the hour.
I thought I understood the Romans. I believed your greatest strength was that you always stand together, never fighting amongst each other as we do. But I was wrong. You've killed your own people, and yet you have still defeated me. Finish me then. Let me die with honor.
What should I do with him, friends?
It is customary for vanquished kings to be taken through the streets in the triumph of a victorious imperator and strangled in public.
He fought bravely. He deserved neither disgrace nor humiliation, but a warrior's death.
I agree with that. Kill him now. It will be dignified.
He's no threat anymore. Even if he wanted to take up arms against Rome again, no one will follow him after this.
Let him be a sort of Gallic Cincinnatus, returning to his farm after serving his people, albeit not as successfully.
I have what I need, and the Gallic tribes are broken. You have defended your people bravely. Return to your family.
And live the rest of my days in disgrace as the man who lost the freedom of Gallia. If that is your judgment, then I accept.
Victory! The Gauls are surrendering!
Ha! That was easy.
We've killed 2 Roman officers. That's not good at all.
I'm impressed. It seems Lurko continues to underestimate you. You do have exactly what you need now. Me. But I wonder how the Senate will react to the circumstances of my capture.
He's right. We need to be on our way to Rome as soon as possible. Let us not give Lurko time to retaliate.
Arwe Legate and the victorious legion. Few legions have earned their names as thoroughly as yours.
A lot of good people died for no good cause. I would hesitate in calling this a victory.
The price of victory is paid in blood. Legio Ferrata arrived and was disbanded a week ago. I trust by now you know the procedure.
I know the procedure, yet I do not know what I should do.
You have to discuss certain things with your companions, no doubt. Let me know when you're ready.
We should move.
I think we should sit down and plan. The next few days may very well determine our fates.
Ask yourself, what is my enemy doing right now? He who is on the offensive always has the advantage.
Perhaps you are right. Do you think we should simply roll into Rome with our legion and take over the Senate?
I'm a warrior, not a strategist. I simply think we should act now while we have the initiative. He who strikes first usually wins.
If they find us guilty of murdering Roman officials, all of you will suffer because of me.
Then we shall suffer, but it will not be due to your actions. I am no simple service. We chose to follow you, whether we like it or not. A man carves his own destiny. If I shall suffer as a result, so be it.
What would you do in my place?
I am not in your place, and for that I am happy.
Humor me. This is no different than imagining yourself in your enemy's place.
You are not my enemy. Lurko is. If I was Lurko, I would try to kill you now. He has everything to lose if he does not.
You always were a dependable companion.
Old Cineros says being free is not a legal status, but a state of mind. I earned my freedom before we met. But it was you who taught me to be truly free. For that, I'm thankful.
We will talk later, Bestia.
Domine?
Lend me your wisdom one last time, old friend. I'm about to make a crucial decision.
Your frustration is natural, but I think the personal stakes involved cloud your mind. Surely you have solved more difficult riddles in your life. Know that we have done all we can. It is time to cast the die and see how it lands.
Do you think we have enough evidence to condemn Lurko at last?
I am no advocate, but when it comes to evidence, I doubt we can get more or better.
So you think it's enough?
If it isn't, there is not much we can do anyway.
What if they find you guilty of murdering Roman officials as well? They might execute you.
I have lived a full and bountiful life. This old man has witnessed so many things. I've found everything I've been looking for. Death is not to be feared.
There is a chance I might perish. I want you to take care of my family.
Young man, I've been taking care of your family since long before you were born. Now focus on the task ahead and make sure they never need me again.
You have served me well, Cineros, but I can't order you to certain death. You are a service no longer. I release you.
If you think I've been following you because I'm your Sowers, you're still a child in mine. I've been free for a long time now.
We are at the end now.
That's what scares me. What do you think will happen?
I think we have enough evidence to get that bastard exiled forever. We will stride into the Pomerium as civilians once more, with pride in our eyes.
What if the Senate doesn't find the evidence compelling?
That is not an option. We'll need to make sure everyone understands what happened. We cannot count on the facts to speak for themselves.
We have killed Roman praetorians. Do you really think the Senate will forgive us?
They will certainly take some convincing. It is unfortunate that we had to kill a few praetorians. But let us not forget the fact that they were criminals.
Maybe we should just march into the Senate and make them listen to us.
What do you mean? Walk into Rome with swords in our hands? That would make us look like villains.
Does it matter how we look when justice is served?
Once upon a time, I knew the answer to that question. But after that whole mess with Rukia, I'm not so sure.
Our journeys have been interesting.
It's been a pleasure, genuinely. You always stood by my side, even if it was against your own interests. I will never forget that.
I have much to think about.
This is a bad idea.
We possess the evidence necessary to condemn Lurko.
Last time I saw Lurko, he was angry, but he was not in a panic. There's another trick up his sleeve. I'm certain of it.
Maybe, but we're out of options.
There is always a way. The years I've spent with you taught me that over and over again.
You think they will accuse us of murder?
It's what I would do. Lurko is a dangerous foe because he knows exactly when to lie and when to tell the truth. He will tell the Senate that we have murdered his entire Praetorian Guard. You know that's not a lie.
Death is the punishment for treason.
I am no politician, but as far as I can tell, the difference between a patriot and a traitor is rather blurry in the Senate.
You know, no one would be able to stop us if we just took over the Senate itself.
People will still be able to oppose you. And this time you'll have to kill a lot of people, not just those who deserve it.
Maybe not. If we march in with overwhelming force, no one would be stupid enough to stop us.
I wouldn't count on that. The world is full of foolish people.
Thank you for always being by my side.
I'm good at killing people. And you somehow keep attracting people in need of killing. What I've done for you still seems less than what you've done for me.
See you on the other side.
Tell me, why do we not just march whole legion into Rome and push Lurko off throne?
The Senate of Rome has no throne.
It has special chair for man in charge, does it not? Call it what you will.
Sending my legion into Rome would start a civil war.
I am not bloodthirsty. I hope you know this by now. But when it is necessary to fight, you must fight. Rome is not as I had hoped, before I saw it with my own eyes. There is so much squalor and suffering. In Wild, it is possible for man to have dignity, even in poverty. In city, this is not so.
Rome is divided. Crossing the Rubicon with our legion might tear her apart forever.
Change is nothing to be feared. Sometimes it brings improvement, sometimes destruction. But status quo is so destructive already. Anyway, I don't think I will stay here after we are done. It's time for me to face my past and move on.
Shall we store your weapons at the villa, as usual?
By all means do that, Whitus. My next battle will be in the Senate.
Are you sure? What makes you think you can win a battle of words against Lurko?
I'm good with words, and this time we have evidence to support our claims.
Certainly. But keep in mind, he has enough evidence to condemn all of us as well. Even if we can destroy him and get him exiled, it may well cost us our own lives. Are you ready to pay that price?
I am. But I can't make that choice for you.
You would question our resolve. Of course we will follow you, like we have followed you until now.
Slow down. What if I don't want to be part of a potential murder trial?
Does that mean you will not come with us?
All I'm saying is I would like to at least be asked.
We have faced many battles together. But it takes real courage to face certain death.
There is no need for this kind of doom and gloom. We can convince the Senate. Let us not base all our plans on the worst possible outcome.
This is the right thing to do. The gods shall favor us. Are you with us, Calada?
Of course I am.
It seems you have reached a decision.
Let us disband the Legion, waiters. I have to get ready to present our evidence.
Very well. For a moment I had my doubts about you. For that I apologize.
Right. Let's go celebrate that we all made it back alive. First round is on me.